Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are going to present our IPA transcription, local news versus BBC News. Our presentation will be presented by Amir Hamzah bin Amri, my name, Muhammad Nur Putra Ramallah bin Hussein, and Muhammad Nazri Shah bin Malik Faisal. For introduction, first one is English origin and global use, which is English is originated in England, used globally as a first, second or third language. Official language is in select countries like the United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. Versatility and importance. English is widely used in commerce, entertainment and international communication. Common in journalism, literature and casual conversation. English is functioned as a lingua franca for worldwide communication. English in Malaysia. English official language in Malaysia alongside Malay. Used in media, business, government and education. English is taught in Malaysian school with mandatory student requirement. Malaysian English is unique form with local vocabulary, grammar and pronunciation, influenced by Malay, Chinese, India and others Malaysian language. Recognized as a distinctive type of English commonly used in casual setting. Growing importance in Malaysia. Increased significant in Malaysia over the years. English is preferred language for communication by foreign firm and corporation.
There are three objectives for this assignment, which are called IPA transcription, local news versus BBC news. The first one is to describe and analyze phonetic transcription of the sound. The second one is identifying and understanding different voice and sound from different vowels. And the last one is investigate how speech sound are perceived and interpreted by listeners.
Next, we go through to our finding in our transcriptions. But the first one is short and long vowel in English. Vowel in English are divided into two primary groups, which is short and long vowel. Short vowel are characterized by a brief and crisp pronunciation. The sound of a short vowel is quick and remain relatively constant during pronunciations. Long vowel, in contrast, have a more extended vocalic duration compared to short vowel. The distinguished feature of long vowel is their longer vocalic sound. Next, short vowel in English that we found from our transcriptions. First one is prime, control, plastic, energy, trap and missing. Long vowel in English that we found in our transcriptions is movement, supermarket, news, issue, people, and doing. We proceed to the next, which is dialectual variation in vowel lengths. Dialectual variation refers to differences in the pronunciation of vowel sound across various dialect or regional accent within a language. Specifically concern the duration or length of vowel in pronunciation. Vowel length plays a crucial role in differentiating one dialect from another within a language. Differences in vowel length contribute to the unique pronunciation characteristic of specific dialect. Vowel lengths become a distinguished feature contributing to the overall identify of a particular dialect or regional accent. Okay, dialectual variation in vowel lengths that we found from our transcription is the first one is people. Native speaker said people, meanwhile local speaker said people. Next is communication. Native speaker said communication, meanwhile local speaker said communication. Next is the. Native speaker said the, and local speaker said the. Next is that. Native speaker said that, and local speaker said that. The last one is Tuesday. Native speaker said Tuesday. And local speaker said Tuesday.
Hello, now I'm going to present my part of my presentation, which is assimilation. Assimilation is a phonological process where a sound becomes more like a neighboring sound in terms of one or more of its phonetic characteristic. For example, a nasal sound might assimilate to the place of articulation of a following consonants, making them sound more similar. The first one is the deletion. Deletion is a process where a sound is completely omitted or deleted from a word. This can happen in various linguistic contexts, and it's not specific to any particular type of sound change. Often occurs in unstressed syllables or in casual rapid speech. Deletion can involve the elimination of vowels or consonants, and it is a common phenomenon in the natural evolution of language. For example, underwater, government, somewhere, somewhat, searching, mothership. Which is for the deletion of the words is for underwater, it's the R. For the government, it's the N. Somewhere is the H. Somewhat is for the H. Searching for the Mothership is also for Next one is insertion. The insertion is phonological process involved by adding sounds to a word during pronunciation for a various reason, like articulation, regional accent, or informal speech. This phonetic insertion features is noticeable in spoken language and can lead to variation in pronunciation amongst different dialect and speaking styles. The words we found in our work is words, is pronouns, investigations, suppose, supplies, and oxygen, which is for the words insertion, it's pronounced as pronounce, investigations, suppose, supplies, and oxygens. For the next one is assimilate. Assimilation in phonetic occurs when a sound in a word changes its feature to become more similar to a neighboring sound. This can happen to ease the phonetics pronunciation of the words. The words we found is the hello, unconscious, and discard. For the second one, which is the explanation is assimilation of the L sound, which become more like the following O sound. The L sound is pronounced with a more open back vowel quality, resulting in a smoother transition. For the unconscious one, assimilation of the N sound, which become more like the following K sound. This is a common assimilation where the N sound takes on the vowel quality of the K sound that follows. For the discharge is assimilation of the S sound, which becomes more like the following T sound. This is a common assimilation where the sound takes on the post-alveolar quality of the T sound that follows. Next founding is development, good morning, coffee shops, buy. For the development is the assimilation of the N sound, which become more like the following sound. This is a common assimilation where the N sound takes on the bilabial quality of the sound that follows. Good morning. For good morning, the N is in morning become more like an because of the g sound that follows. So morning becomes like morning. The I sound at the end of the coffee, E sound at the end of the coffee assimilates for a change to be more like the following L sound in the shops, more like following sh sound in the shops. This result in a smoother and more connected pronunciation where the E sounds take on a slightly shush-like quality, sounds like coffee shops, with a seamless transition between the two sounds. For the buying, there are assimilating involving the nasal sound ny from the suffix ing. The assimilation occurs when the ny sound influence the preceding sound b in buying, causing it to be pronounced more like to be buying. For the next one, I will pass to my friends.
Weak form. The phrase weak form in phonetic describes how some words or syllables are produced in linked speech in a less conspicuous or diminished manner. English is a stressed time language. Stressed syllables are often longer and given greater emphasis than unstressed one. The weak form refers to the change pronunciation of some words in linked speech that occur when they are unstressed. Preposition, conjunction, auxiliaries, and article are examples of structural terms that are frequently spoken in their weak form, since they do not convey the main content and are thus typically stress. Local news 1, auxiliary verb, including modal verb, had, articles, determiners, ge, pronouns and possessive adjective, this, there, that, ten, they, there, linking words, wait, and. Local news 2, articles, determiners, the, pronouns and possessive adjective, this, there, that, there, linking word, with, and. International news, auxiliary verb, including modal verb, am, is, are, were, have, has, do. Articles, determiners, the, pronouns and possessive adjective, this, theirs, that, they, turn, those, then, there, that, this, there, they have, linking word, but, and. Stressed and unstressed. The focus on specific syllable inside a word or on a word within a space of sentence is referring to as stress in phonetic. It determines whether words are stressed and unstressed by examining the phonemes of each word. The speaker says whether they are flat, aspirated, or aspirated. These are known as allophone, and they are aspired when a word starts with stressed syllable. Unstressed word or syllable are not stressed and usually spoken more rapidly and with less emphasis. Stress for local news 1 is control, minister, order, fine, coffee shops. Unstressed, markets, yesterday, economic, movement, recap. Local news 2, stress, plastic, positive, technology, minister, climate. Unstressed, west, states, inside, was, costing. For international news, stress, people, patents, potentially, pinpoint, correspondent. And the last one, unstressed, missing, underwater, conference, Wednesday, figure. In conclusion, observational finding for news broadcast videos reveal distinct differences between native English speaker and local Malaysian English speaker. The study focuses on unique language characteristics of both groups, illustrating how English is used in Malaysia compared to other countries. Despite Malaysians using English in daily life, their pronunciation is notably influenced by local factors, resulting in distinct Malaysian English accent. Some Malaysians embrace this unique feature as defining element of their accent. The study delved into phonological differences observed in news reports between Malaysia and American anchors. While the American anchors adhere to standard pronunciation and language norms, the Malaysian anchor display a distinctive pronunciation reflecting regional linguistic nuances and incorporating cultural characteristics. This showcases the adaptability of language shaping itself into cultural and geographical contexts. The study emphasized the importance of linguistic variation, even with English, in shaping narrative and capturing cultural nuances in global news reporting.